It's over already? Holy shit. Kind of hard to stay up, folks, when watching Monday Night Raw. But, well, you decided to come on by and check out my channel and check out the video. Because tonight is my rundown and thoughts on Monday Night Raw for the 30th of August 2021. Whew. Okay, let's get situated here. Start off with the U.S. Open Challenge, United States Championship. That is not. I'm not talking about tennis here. Then Drew McIntyre. He comes out after Sheamus comes out, and after the champ himself, Damian Priest comes out, and the Almighty WWE Champion comes out. Now, what wasn't Sheamus at first supposed to wrestle Lashley? These guys, I swear, man, card subject to change, however you want to call that shit, has been happening quite a lot in Raw, on Raw. I think even in Sheamus, in SmackDown too. You know what I mean? And Orton comes out, and does he want to be a double champ too? Because Lashley says he'd like to be a double champ and tag. So I mean, see, I'm all over the place. That's how bad Raw was. Yeah, all this opening right here, this opening segment is such a mess. All these guys coming out. There was an open challenge for the U.S. title. Damian Priest put out the check. That challenge. Then Sheamus came out. Drew came out. The MVP comes out with Lashley. Lashley might want to challenge for the title, become a double champion. But then when Randy Orton comes out, along with his goofy ass partner, maybe he wants to tag up with his boy there, MVP, and go after the titles, the Raw Tag Team titles, and then become a double champ that way. And then Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce come out and they make the two matches official. Priest, Sheamus, and McIntyre for the U.S. title later. And then the Raw Tag Team titles we'll see Lashley versus MVP and challenge RK Bro.
Hey,
What?
wake up and go to sleep.
Oh, okay. Thanks for making me up, Mo. Now, I'll go back to sleep later. But let's go to the next thing. Ripley is in action with Nikki Ash in her corner against Baszler, who has Jackson in his corner. And then Ripley introduced Nikki Ash as in her corner as if it was a big, deal. Like, why did she have to say, "Oh, in my corner it's Nikki A.s.h." and then Saxon acts like it's a big deal. And then they did this like as if Nikki was a returning superstar. We've seen her already. She ain't no big deal. I like her. I think she's I've always she's always been a favorite of mine, but recently, no. I like her NXT time days. Nikki Cross. That's who I like. I don't like this superhero persona. And then, of course, I don't give a fuck if it was a distraction or what. Baszler eats another L. Why are they making her eat all these L's? Isn't she full now? Isn't she about ready to puke because she's eaten so many L's? The Viking Raiders. Oh, come out of the shadows. You see a segment, backstage segment. Come out of the shadows, and all they are met with boos. And who cares if the raid is on? We got it. How many times are you going to say the raid is on and you don't have nothing to show for your raid? It's like you're going into a village to plunder and pillage it, and you come out with nothing but the dirt on your hands. Like, you don't have nothing. You're talking about plundering the tag team division, and you don't got the tag team gold, the belts to show for it. And this is exciting. They take on Jinder and Veer. I don't want to fall asleep again. This is like, what, and then who wins this match? Do I care? The crowd sure didn't. The crowd wasn't a shitty crowd. The crowd just wasn't into anything that Raw was offering. Some were clapping, some were, but majority of them were just sitting on their hands, or if they were standing, they were like this, you know. And then Jinder Mahal, not Veer, but Jinder Mahal falls to the Viking experience. You know, they fall to that as myself and the crowd were falling asleep. You know, he got taken out with the Viking experience, but then we got taken out with the boredom of it all. Now, here we are with the two matches that were made earlier by Sonya Deville and Adam Pearce. It's a triple threat for the U.S. title. Does that mean that we're going to be threatened with a boring title match, a boring ass match? In the end, we see a reckoning for McIntyre as Priest retains his title. And the majority of the fans in attendance couldn't contain their boredom. And again, with the two combatants shaking hands as the crowds chant, "This is awesome." No, it ain't. And the chat, "This is awesome," majority of that probably was piped in. Yeah, we saw some people saying it, but that gets a little old. This is awesome? What's awesome about it? What was awesome about that match? And then the ending. Oh, let's shake hands to show that we're buddies. We got it. You know what I mean? We got it. Oh, let's shake hands and show that we were just. You don't need to keep showing that. Why? You know, that's one for those special occasions. These guys weren't like at each other's throats, and then we wanted to see them shake hands to see that they're gonna be friends again. These guys are baby faces. Why would you have to shake hands? Oh, to show a sign of respect. Why would you have to do that? It should already be known that they respect each other. They don't need to signify it by a handshake. And then, I guess Goldberg was coming out of a gym. Oldberg. And looks like it's ligament damage and knee surgery for the old overrated. Should have retired 10 years ago and stayed retired. Or when he retired, he should have stayed retired. And he talks about his son's shoulders are jacked up and neck hurt. And also his acting sucks. Remember you showed that picture before they were going to come back with the exclusive interview. He's like this. Like he didn't know how to act like he was just choked out. You know, like he looks like he looked like an idiot. Who cares, you know? And then he talks about his objectives. His objectives have changed. Now, has it Oldberg? I mean, he's saying that he's not coming for Lashley's title, good, but for his soul. And he's going to rip it from his chest. Who is he now? The Undertaker? Why doesn't he just say, "I'm coming for your ass," or "I'm going to come to rip you apart"? Why does he say, "I'm going to take your soul"? That's not his character. He's not an Undertaker. He's not Papa Shango. He's not, Ugandan headhunter Kamala. He's not one of these people that can, fucking the boogeyman and all this stuff. He doesn't. No. Why is he going for his soul? You know what I mean? It sounds stupid. WWE's dumb writing. And then 24/7 title's a joke again. Now it never. No, it's like it wasn't like it never wasn't a joke, but it's ridiculous when two people, Truth and Tozawa, only challenge for it, and it's in a park again. Is Reggie doing a tour of parks all over the Florida and all over whatever place they go to, whatever city they're in? It's stupid. Now, Eva Marie and Piper Niven. Remember, I'm not saying that name. And I hope Eva's destroyed and humiliated to the point she quits. Did anyone know who... I'll say it because she actually accepted a name. Just for this part, I'm going to say it. Someone goes, "Did anyone know who Dewdrop was?" "Yeah, Corey. I knew her as Piper Niven in NXT UK. At least I know I did. Maybe I should start saying her name because she accepted it. Not because it's Eva Marie who gave her that name. Now that she accepted the name and she's taking the name and making it hers, maybe I'll say her name from now on. Hopefully it goes back to Piper Niven. But okay, I will say it's Dewdrop. And she ends up taking out that waste of ring space, Eva Marie. You know, she slams her, she hits her with that diving splash off the she bounces off the ropes and she comes down and splashes you. And Eva Marie sucks at even taking that. She's like this. She's on the ground and she goes, as if she's anticipating it. Like she can't even do that and be natural with it. Like it's like we know she's anticipating it. Like she might as well have leaned up before she did it, or look up, you know. But the match didn't even start, and then Dewdrop goes, "The winner of this match is Dewdrop." She says it in that annoying way that Eva Marie said it. And I know I said I wasn't going to say it, but I'm thinking now that because she, okay, I'm about to fall asleep. But because she accepted it, so maybe I should accept it. You know, maybe one day she's going to, take her name back and be Piper Niven. Oh, and I never thought I would see the day. I mean, Demolition Cross enters the ring. That's the thing that people have been saying on Twitter and on comments on videos on YouTube. And boy, does he look ridiculous. Karrion Kross without Scarlett and this new gimmick, he's done. They're talking about the gladiator mentality said by the commentators, and I'm like, shut the fuck up with that. He's a joke now. And if he's a gladiator, why doesn't he go through Carrillo like a hot knife through butter? He's there wearing him out with a rear naked choke. A gladiator doesn't do that. Gladiator just has that sword or has their weapon and just goes through their opponents like they're nothing. Destroys them in seconds. He needs to do that to justify the outfit that he has on, the ridiculous outfit. There's somebody who made the old, I think it's WWE No Mercy or something back in the day, and we all remember the Executioner. Those of you know what I'm talking about, and he has that cross, suspenders on and stuff. Somebody made a thing like that, and I go, exactly, that's exactly like Cross. And then somebody brought up the whole thing about Demolition, and I go, same thing. I'm thinking that same thing too. He comes in and then that face mask or whatever that thing is looks ridiculous. That helmet, where he wears, I'm like going, you know. And he wins the match, Saito suplex, and the what do you call it, the cross jacket. And it's not impressive how he did it. You know. Now Jax versus Charlotte, and she comes out to absolutely no response. And Jimmy says, "You don't have to like or hate her, but you gotta respect her." Fuck no. Fuck no. Am I gonna respect Miss Handouts? No respect from me whatsoever. Whatsoever. And then we see a powerbomb by Jax that puts the queen of handouts, down for a 3 count. It's like, my God, am I happy for Jax? I mean, it could have been anyone who pinned her, even someone from the crowd, and I would still be, I would feel like, who cares? This is good for Jax, I guess, because she's going to get a title shot. Who cares? Really? You know? There's a thing I saw, what do you call it? A thumbnail, and it says that Ric Flair says that he cared about Randy Orton getting the or John Cena getting the breaking his record, but said not no more because ever since his daughter got number 12. I'm going, okay, so you care about your daughter breaking your record? You know what I mean? What does that matter? She's in the female division. So good thing there, Rick, because you just put an idea into the WWE's ears now. They're gonna do anything to fucking go against you, to kind of, because he left. I guess he's in NWA now, and they're gonna do anything they want to now to kind of make you look ridiculous or silly or kind of stick it to you. They're gonna probably make your daughter a 17-time world champion. But wouldn't they be punishing her because that's your daughter? I mean, I don't know. It's ridiculous. Now, Morrison's backstage, and he's a face now? Maybe, I guess so, because he got attacked by Miz, who he claims he's supposed to have a match with him, but Miz left and went to go to Hollywood. Why? To go over there and look at the stars on the Walk of Fame, or go to Grauman's Chinese Theater. He's not going nowhere as a Hollywood star. He's just floating. He's just getting a role here, a role there. You know, he's not gonna be there where Cena's at, where Batista was, and where Rock is now. Who cares? And then he wants to take on Omos, and Morrison still comes off as that overacting, no charisma, having cringe fest. And then America's most overrated Morrison is beaten soundly by Omos. And there you have it, folks. Morrison, that's what I'm gonna call him, is a glorified jobber. Who gives a fuck? And Woods takes on who? He came out after that match. He came out, his music plays, and he takes on AJ Styles and then he ends up eating a big fat L. Taps out to the Calf Crusher. Sometimes I forget that New Day is still a thing, and then when their music hits, oh shit, they're still here. Now, the main event. In the end, MVP gets pinned. The Raw Tag Team titles. Him and Lashley versus RK Bro. And then he gets pinned and loses the tag team title match in the main event. What a main event. You know? My God. That was a main event? That was a main event. You know? Might as well just replayed Gage Goldberg's fantastic acting for the main event. Would have still given the same effect. You should just play something on the Titantron and really bore people. I don't get Raw. You know, I noticed that they didn't do a repeat of last week, where it was a singles match turned into a tag team title match a tag team match turned into a thing. Still boring. Still like, what was that? I don't get it. How can Raw consistently be the mess that it is? You know, people in the audience, and nobody, please don't blame the audience. Don't blame the crowd or the fans in attendance, because Raw is crap. It's boring. It's redundant. It's just complete garbage. It's like, how come they can't do anything with the 3 hours that they got? It's lazy writing too. You could tell. There's no care whatsoever. And you guys want to continue to establish yourself as the best brand and the best wrestling company in the world, when you got even NWA, New Japan, AEW, all these guys, you know, shooting on all cylinders, doing amazing stuff. Not all of it's great, but there are times where I'm thinking, why do I gotta still watch Raw? I totally debated myself to watching Raw before I did this video. Why am I gonna watch Raw? I did. I fast forwarded quite a lot until I got to right when I see the end result and the end how it ends. That's where I look at, or maybe try to do it before that. That way I can at least have a comment or something to say, put down in my notes. But it's bad when you do that to a show, that you're fast forwarding through it. Does WWE want people to be doing that? Fast forwarding, DVRing, and fast forward through matches, through segments, because they know it's going to be something that's going to tick them off or annoy them, or you know what I mean? It's not good, WWE. I look at the ratings, not good. You know. But anyway, another banger show, and I don't say that. I'm not saying that like with the enthusiasm I usually say. Oh, sarcasm is indeed intended. But anyway, that's my video for Monday Night Raw for the 30th of August 2021. Hopefully you enjoyed it. But if you did, there's something wrong with your head. But hopefully you enjoyed my video. I would appreciate that. So for those of you who stopped by and checked it out, Thank you. And in closing, as always, take care.